Listen, I got 3 baby daddies. I ain't none on worse. I got one that we don't hear from. Unless he just get out of jail because he want to party then. My second one, we was together for 5 years. The first 3 was amazing. You feel me? I take it back. First 2 was amazing. The last 3 was horrible because then I had a baby by him and it was horrible. That last one I got, it was a oopsie. I kept it. My fault. Ain't none of them. No. That's why I do all my myself. I don't call, text, nobody. Something happened at the school, I ain't calling you, bitch. I ain't calling. I sound bitter, but no, it keeps down confusion. Makes me sane so I can be sane for these kids. If you ain't stunning these kids, you shouldn't be stunning me. You feel me?
It really is mind-boggling to me how a lot of women can get on social media, get on these apps, expose themselves, and tell the world that you got 3 baby daddies or however many it is, because sometimes it's 4, 5, 6, 7. You think that that's a flex? You think that looks good on you because you open your legs for those? Well, that's just the ones that you got pregnant by, but it could be more. But you open your legs and gave babies to these 3 men. That ain't ish. None of them ain't worth nothing. One of them, you had some years that was great and then it just fell apart. They say it with confidence. You say these baby daddies ain't ish with confidence as if that doesn't look bad on you. And all in the comments of this particular post, everybody was saying, you picked them. That says everything about you. You picked them. Everything, that looks bad on you. Everybody was really telling her, whether she was listening or not, was why else, some things you could just keep to yourself. You don't have to share that with the world. We don't need to know. But when you do share it, people are going to have an opinion. And an opinion was, the consensus was, you picked them. So why is it that you're picking all of these trash ass men? Why are you picking the type of men that you would call trash and you having babies with them? So what do you tell your children about these men? Do you tell your children that all y'all daddies are trash? And then what does that, what you attract what you are. So I mean, if you're going by her logic and how she picking them, so if you trash, is picking trash, right? And I mean, there's no shame in their game. Our people are always saying, hey, bring back shame, bring back shame. We should, because look what's happening. Everybody is proud. And it's unfortunate that we always see our people, melanated people out here with this behavior, just sitting there. You feel me? No, I don't feel a goddamn thing, because it don't make no sense. And a lot of these women relate to this because they're trying to make each other feel good about their shortcomings. It's all celebrated and congratulated because y'all all trying to make yourselves feel good about the poor choices that you've made in life. And we see this on the Kendra G show, every show. All these women, all of them have kids for the most part. There's a small percentage of them that don't when it comes to the women. Most of them have kids and they have multiple baby daddies and they have no shame in their game. But in a sense they do, because they're like, well, sometimes they'll come up and they're like, well, I know the check, I know the cousin's gonna get me, because that it's not that ain't good, but it is what it is. You've already made the choices. You already got that. So you got to accept it. But then it's like I said before, the mentality doesn't change. You don't learn anything from your mistakes. You just keep perpetuating the same old thing over and over and over, expecting some type of grand result. So you become a 3-4 time baby mama, and then you want a good man to come in and pay for you, your babies, pay for all your bills and do all this, when Pookie never paid not one goddamn bill in your house. He didn't really do much for the kids. He didn't pay your bills. He didn't pay nothing. He didn't do nothing for you. You was in fact taking care of him. But this is what women consider leveling up is. Leveling up means that you don't take the BS that you took from your baby daddies. But now you're looking for a man who has his stuff together. Now you're looking for a different type of man, in a sense, that's going to come in and just pay for all of the mistakes that you've made. It's almost like you want to be rewarded for the horrible choices that you made, and you want somebody else to come in and pay for it. When men are saying, nah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to come in and take care of somebody else's child. We don't want to come in and take care of you like that. Look, if you're going to come to the table. Hell, Pookie didn't bring nothing to the table, but slinging that thing and knocking it up, knocking you up. That's all he was bringing to the table, because, women say they are the table. So he brought slinging that thing to the table, knock you up, and then he dipped out. He didn't bring nothing much else. So you go from that after you've given him time. You know, gave him the benefit of the doubt. You trusted that he was gonna do something with his life, and you gave him a chance. Let him live with you. Let him drive your car. You fed him. You clothed him. You didn't help him look for jobs, even though he didn't want work. He was lying about the interviews. He go off to the corner, the side corner, and smoke and sit back while you go to work. But you giving him chance after chance, and now all of a sudden you don't want to work with a man who actually has a job and saying, hey, we gonna do this together. You don't know how to do that. You want him all full away built up. You want a rich man, and you think he gonna come in and pick you and all them 3 kids? No, it ain't happening. So it's just crazy to me, the mentality. I always say, a lot of these women are confused once again. And I said this before about why these men won't take them and their kids and all of that. And I just say, look, why men aren't approaching? Come on, y'all, stop. You throw rocks and hide your hand. But we seen the rocks that you thrown. We saw that you told men that Dusties, leave y'all alone. Y'all don't want them and all that. So now they're not dealing with you. So keep it moving. Go divest and see how that work out.